Hey everybody. First things first, my last video on the Bad Girls Club, my shit was all freaking mixed up and I'm so sorry about that. But you know what? That's what happens when you drink. Watch the sneak peeks and then forget the entire episode that you watched before. So I apologize for that. But let's get started. This is the Bad Girls Club review on Atlanta. Episode... I did this last time. 9, 8... Y'all catch on. Now, after all that beef between Paula and Shannon finally approaches Paula and lets her know how she feels about the whole situation, about the arguing, and how she feels that Paula's just stepping all over her and she doesn't like it whatsoever. And the whole time, like, Shannon's, like, being seriously, like, she's not being mean, she's not getting in her face, she's just being stern and letting her know how she feels about the situation and that it's bullshit, pretty much. And Paula's just, like, nodding her head to it, and in a way, Paula is somewhat sorry about it, because, like, she even, like, shakes the girl's hand. She's like, oh, I'll take that. But in the end, Shannon doesn't feel like it was sincere enough. And I don't know how to feel about the whole situation. I'm all about Team Shamrock, but at the same time, the situation is just messy, period. I don't like it. I think it's just petty as fuck. And then downstairs, Steph sees a picture of the new girl. And of course, all the other girls come running downstairs. They check her out. And my God, like I said before in my previous video, this girl looks really fucking ratchet. She looks like a hood rat. She doesn't even look nice at all or easily approachable. But I guess that's the whole point. And right away, like, Rocky's, like, pointing out, like, how fucked up her eyebrows are. But whatever. Girls are gonna say shit. But the one thing Rocky does want to do is take her under her wing. That way she can have a tough bitch on her side. That way if things go bad, she can have somebody to back her up, pretty much. That looks like she can fucking fight. And even later on that day, Rocky tells Shannon that what she wants to do with the new girl. And she's telling her, like, you need to have my back on this. Will you do it or whatever? And Shannon's like, yeah, I'll do it. Anytime Rocky or even Shannon, they ask something from one another, they never fall through from it. And it's just like, I can't even tell if these girls are just friends or if they're just using each other to survive in the house. And then downstairs, of course, the other girls are talking about the new girl. And Alicia's saying that she's pretty much just tired of... She doesn't want to get to know another new girl because so many have come through already. But little do they fucking know, her ass is, like, right down the fucking street. When she gets there, surprisingly enough, the girl is so fucking laid back. She's not what I expected her to be. She's just so quiet. She's cool about everything. You know, she's not walking into the house like she fucking owns her shit and her shit don't stink, you know. But, of course, right away, Rocky grabs a hold of her and tells her, like, how the house is so far, and tells her not to drink because there's some people in the house that like to fucking jump. Then, everybody else gets to see the new girl, and of course they're just kind of like, you know, whatever about it. So many girls have come in, it doesn't even fucking faze them anymore. I'm just glad that fact that a new girl comes in, they're not jumping the girl. But anyways, the girls go out, they're getting their dirty dance and their drink on, you know, they're having fun, and then the new girl's, like, shaking her ass, and she's not wearing any fucking underwear. There is nothing there but her tampon string, and it's so disgusting. I mean, come on, honey, come on. You're obviously getting a visitor from your Aunt Flo. Wear some fucking underwear, or a pair of shorts, you know, like, I don't get it, I don't get it. What makes you think you shouldn't wear underwear when you're, no. Put some fucking underwear on, honey. You're fucking disgusting. That's gross. Nobody wants to see that shit, especially at a club and where you're supposed to be making an impression for all these other girls. Yeah, obviously it didn't work out very well for you. Then it goes from that to Alicia and Paula talking about how the new girl said that she has to, supposedly that she has to watch out because there are people in the house that jump or whatever. And Paula and Alicia are already getting upset about it. I don't know why they're even getting upset about it in the first place, because it's not like whoever said it, obviously Rocky said it, but the fact that she said it, it doesn't mean that she's lying. She's not lying. She's not talking shit. She's doing what she needs to do to survive in the house, even if it means taking the new girl under her wing, but at least she's telling her the fucking truth. Yeah, there's people in the house that fucking jump. Alicia and Valentina. Mostly fucking Valentina. And right when they get in the limo, they're already talking all this shit, you know. They're going at it back and forth. When they get to the house, so they're all together except, like, Shamrock, of course. But the new girl's just like, I want to just know who's jumping who. And Valentina right away just admits it. And she says that she deserved to get jumped. And I'm just like, what the fuck ever, bitch. What the fuck ever. You're a flip-flopper. But Valentina just gets pissed off. She goes the fuck upstairs like she's ready to fucking fight but she doesn't do anything. She's just screaming, yelling, losing her fucking voice, trying to prove a point even though it's going nowhere. Nowhere. And I don't fucking get it. There's no reason for any of them in the house to be pissed off about the whole jumping thing because, like I said, it's true. I don't know. I think she's just, honestly, Valentina's just extra. Period. She's just fucking extra, and I'm just tired of her. I just want her to go home, but I highly doubt she will. The next day, it's Alicia's birthday. They're going out to get their nails done. Of course, like, Shamrock's not there. But Valentina's talking to Nancy about pretty much the whole fucked up thing about Rocky and how she's shady and how she's fake. And then off to the side, Paula's kind of just, like, shaking her head like she's just tired of it. And then she opens her mouth and says, Valentina, please just stop talking about Rocky. I'm tired of hearing that fucking girl's name. This is our time to get to know Nancy, not to tell her about fucking Rocky. And right away, Valentina shuts her fucking mouth. Please, I mean, if only people would tell her to do things more often, like keeping her mouth shut, this episode would be so much more better. Because all Valentina does is bitch, 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 when it's not her place to fucking bitch in the first place. Later on, the girls get all dressed up for Alicia's costume birthday party. They bring out the cake and all that yummy stuff. She blows out the candles and everything's good. And she's just hoping that everybody caters to her and not the drama that's in the house. Which, pretty much, it stays quiet for a little bit. They're at the club, everything's going great, you know, they're having fun. And then, fucking Rocky goes up to Valentina and tries to, like, settle the situation on the whole jumping topic or whatever. And Valentina's not feeling it. She's just like, hey, whatever, I'm not dealing with this right now, pretty much. But it seems like it's still bothering Valentina, so she goes to Alicia, and it's gonna ruin her whole fucking birthday. As much as I don't like the bitch, it's starting to ruin her whole birthday. And then when they get home, Alicia confronts Rocky and Shannon. Shannon's like pulling out like her weave pretty much. Well, not pulling out, but like he's taking the weave out for her. And then she's trying to make sense of the whole jumping topic or whatever. I don't know. To me, it was just all fucking bullshit. I lost interest in the whole thing until, like, they're pretty much saying, like, that Nancy blew the whole topic out of proportion, that she wasn't pointing fingers at anybody. She was just telling her that, yes, there are people in the house that jump. And she's like, fine, then I'll go downstairs and talk to Nancy and see what she thinks of it. And she went down there, and of course, it gets all fucking dumb as shit. Valentina gets pissed and goes upstairs and is just doing what she always does, screaming about it. And it's going nowhere. It goes nowhere. I mean, my God, I'm surprised this girl's voice hasn't, like, died out yet. I mean, fucking A, Tanisha's voice died out, and she's a big girl. And this scrawny-ass bitch can't even lose her voice for a day. Please, please, please. I'm hoping that there is an episode where this girl gets the laryngitis. The whole time, Valentina's like, oh, you a liar? You're a liar. And Rocky's just like, I'm not a fucking liar. And she's not. She's not bullshitting, like I said before. And just words are going on back and forth, screaming and shit, and Valentina's pretty much tired of, like, how everybody's talking shit behind everybody's back and doesn't actually say anything about it. And I'm just like, bitch, you do the exact fucking thing. You do the exact thing every day, all fucking day. You don't ever stop. It's like, this girl should just might as well get paid to talk shit. And then, all of a sudden, Alicia turns it all onto fucking Shannon. Not, like, she's pretty much saying that the problem isn't Rocky, it's Shannon. And that Shannon's the flip-flopper. She doesn't know which team she wants to be on. And I don't know how it went from jumping to who's a flip-flopper. And that Shannon is not trustworthy. And my God, it just seems that it's pretty obvious that, like, Valentina and Alicia are pretty much the exact same woman. They don't make fucking sense. All they do is talk shit, stir shit up, and then jump people. That's all they got going for them. And it's really fucking sad. The next morning, the girls are talking about the little word scuffle that happened the previous night, and that Nancy's saying that she's not with it when it comes to the Shamrock thing. She's not going to be friends with them, but that's probably because the other girls put bugs in her ear. And yeah, that's true. But it's also day 2 of Alicia's birthday, and they go out to a spa. But the thing is, of course, Shamrock, they stay home because they don't want to be around those other girls pretty much. And here's the thing. Rocky's feeling like it's an exhausting friendship. Like, she's tired of Shannon pretty much, even though she doesn't put it that way, that's pretty much what it is. And she's saying that there's just so much shit going on because she supposedly talks to the other group and then goes back, talks to her to talk shit about them, then goes to her and maybe she's talking shit about Rocky. I don't know. Bullshit, pretty much. Like I said before, the whole situation is messy. It doesn't even, it shouldn't even be a problem. To me, the only problem in the house is Alicia and Valentina. They're the real flip-floppers because all they do, like I said, they just talk shit. They are the real flip-flopper. Back at the spa, the girls are getting pampered, of course. They're having fun with it. And then who decides? Valentina, Steph, and Alicia decide to get a waxing done. And they're like, you know, kind of like nervous about it, obviously. I mean, they're getting hair like ripped off of their twat pretty much. But at the same time, they're making small talk with these girls that are like between their legs, you know, ripping these sheets off of them. And these girls are like, it's like common for them. They even ask like, doesn't it feel weird having to do this like all the time? They're like, no, not really. Rip. And they're just asking them questions. They're answering. Rip. Yeah, okay. It's just like, my God, those people that do that job, that whole waxing thing, must have the most interesting fucking job in the world. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they get some real serious scare stories. Like, oh my God, this girl had a piercing. This girl was a little red down there. I wonder if she had like BV or some shit like that. But anyways, it was really funny. It was nice to see them in pain. Other than Stephanie, I like Stephanie. Later on that night, Shamrock, they decide to go out and do their own thing because they don't want to be around the other girls, as always. And the other girls, they get home and they're getting ready and they're getting all dolled up until they find out that the club that they wanted to go to is closed. So what do? They go downstairs to smoke cigarettes and talk shit about Shamrock because that's all they're good at. That's their best way of entertaining themselves. And while Shamrock's out, they're having fun. They're, you know, doing what they do best, get fucked up. But on the limo ride home, Rocky all of a sudden, like, not necessarily turns on Shannon, but kind of lets her know, like, how she fucking feels about the whole situation, that Shannon's bullshitting her, and then all of a sudden, Shannon just starts fucking crying, like, how she's saying Rocky's hurting her feelings. And here's the thing about Shannon. As much as I didn't like her from the beginning, just because how fucking fake her body was, I gotta respect her in a little bit, because she's, like, so tough and scary looking, but she's a total softie. Seriously. She's a teddy bear. A big glamazon teddy bear. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. But then, like, Rocky kind of feels bad a little bit, so she wipes her tears and tells her, like, she's sorry or whatever for hurting her feelings and shit. But then they get home, and they're getting into, like, their gym clothes slash beat down PJ clothing. I don't know. It was just a weird combination. They're always wearing those same clothes when they go out to the gym or when they're about to go to sleep or get into a fight. But shit just starts because Valentina walks past Rocky and accidentally bumps her a little bit. And Rocky just looks at her like, did you really just do that? I mean, she didn't say that, but she was just looking at her like, what the fuck? And Valentina's like, oh, don't be giving me that look, doing her thing, you know, bullshitting. And then a whole fucking word argument starts. I'm tired of these word arguments. But then again, they're dealing with Valentina. What's to be expected? The girl starts screaming like she's about to do something, but then doesn't do anything. And then this whole shit just fucking starts because of how they feel, how each side feels about Shannon. How, oh, who do you fuck with? Is it Rocky or is it me? Is it Rocky or is it me? And of course, right away, Shannon's like, I fuck with her. Rocky's my buddy. And of course, I don't know if Valentina's deaf, but she just starts screaming even louder, who do you fuck with? Who do you fuck with? I'm just like, oh my God, please. Shannon, hit her, please. And it doesn't even happen. Well, at least I don't think it happens. Well, I saw the sneak peeks. I know it happens, but I'm not going to let y'all know. And then, Valentina's pretty much just getting in her face, and she has a hold of her hands or her wrists, and she's kind of like pushing her back, and Shannon's just like, whatever, you know, like kind of pushing, and then all they're doing is this shit, you know, going back and forth with it. And then, commercial break, you know. But it just sucks that Rocky's kind of like turning on Shannon when Shannon's been like her only friend pretty much. So what if she talks to the other girls? I mean, like, if you don't want to start shit, you can just still at least be friendly. I mean, be an adult. It's no big fucking deal. I mean, if you really hate these girls, you better start being real fucking bad girls, because all y'all are doing is talking shit and screaming at each other. You're not really fucking fighting. You're not tearing each other's clothes up. See, that's one thing I do miss, when they used to tear each other's clothes up. Yeah. But we'll see what happens until next week. I'll see y'all later.